So let me first apologize about any noise, background noise you hear in this video. I'm in a busy airport and couldn't find a good quiet place to work. So just want to not blame anyone else here. People are just living lives. But here we go. So a student asked about this problem, graph of a transform logarithm. F of x equals a times log of x plus b plus c appears below. We're going to find a, b, and c. And this, given that there's no base showing, that implies it's a log base 10. So we have the answers down here, but I want to see how we can get to the answers. So first piece of information is right here. And normally we'd have an asymptote. Let me go to red. We have an asymptote at x equals 0. But we have an asymptote now at x equals negative 4. So that implies that we're going to the left by 4. So when we look at this, it's going to be f of x is a times log of x plus 4, x minus negative 4, which makes x plus 4 plus c. So that's one piece of information. So now we need to find a and c. And let's see here. If there's a point right here that it goes through. Now normally it'd go through the point 1, 0. Normally go through a point here and be coming up like this. And so if we assume that this is that point moved over, we can think of it as something that's got an upward shift and a vertical stretch to it. So, I don't know that we can just say it's a shift of 4. Let me think about that. Let's try and just see what happens if we say c equals 4 and shift it up by 4. I guess if we think about that, the vertical shift, vertical stretch wouldn't occur because it wouldn't stretch from 0. Anything times 0 is 0. So let's just see. If we said c equals 4, we'd have f of x equals a times log of x plus 4 plus c. Now that point it goes through is negative 3, 4. So f of negative 3 is a times log of negative 3 plus 4 plus 4. That's supposed to equal 4. So it's a times log of 1 plus 4 equals 4. So it's a times, log of 1, anything to the 0 is 1. So this is 10 to the 0 is 1. So it's a times 0 plus 4 is 4. So 4 equals 4. It's the identity. Okay, so we established that. But then the next thing we need to look at is there another point it might go through? So let's think about this. 10 to the 1 power is 10. I'm trying to think if there's another way which would give us log base 10 of 10 equals 1. So, but I really couldn't get from negative 4. I had to get over here. Even then, we got to 6. 6 is approaching, I almost have to guess at this point, is it approaching 7? We can try that, 6 comma 7. I'm not sure that we can make that guess altogether, but let's just see what happens if we do. Okay, so if we said f of 6 equals a times log of 6 plus 4 plus 4, and that's going to equal 7. So a times log of 10 plus 4 is 7. Well, log base 10 of 10 is 1, so it's a times 1 plus 4 is 7. So that means we have a equals, if we subtract the 4 from each side, a equals 3. Well, there we go. That must be how we're supposed to get it. I don't think this is really a fair one to do that with. So that's where the person gets 3. Because it's making a guess that we're going to get there, but it's going to get to 7. If we were to extend this on one more, that's going to be at whenever x is 6, y is 7. So some pretty big assumptions there. The other ones, thinking about, it's kind of a guesstimate. I hate to say it that way. Might be one as well. If we were to say 10 to the negative 1 equals 1/10, right? So that log base 10 of 1/10 is negative 1. So if we're at like 1/10, then we can come up with that. You might be able to come up with the same it would be negative 3 and 9/10 corresponds to 1. That, I feel like that's kind of weak. I mean, if you did that one, you do f of negative 3 and 9/10 would be a times log of negative 3 and 9/10 plus 4 plus 4. And that's going to equal positive 1. So a times log of 1/10 plus 4 equals 1. So subtract the 4. A times log of 1/10. So 10 to what power is 1/10 is negative 1. Equals negative 3 divided by negative 1. A equals 3. So that'd be another way to get there. So don't really love this one because it'd be nice if it went through 2 solid, really obvious places to see where it crosses something. So that'd be my approach to this problem. So those are the answers. These are the ways I got there. Hope that helps.